Hello, and welcome to another lesson on Advanced Project Management. This lesson on Advanced Project Management Fundamentals will cover procurement management. Project procurement management involves the necessary processes to acquire products, services, or results from external sources beyond the project team. It encompasses the management and control procedures required to formulate and administer agreements such as contracts, purchase orders, memoranda of agreements, or internal service level agreements. Individuals authorized to procure the necessary goods and services may be members of the project team, management, or part of the organization's purchasing department. Many projects involve the procurement of goods and materials and the outsourcing of project work. Some projects rely entirely on external procurement rather than internal production. The decision to perform the work internally or procure it externally stems from a make-or-buy analysis considering end items, subsystems, components, project deliverables, work packages, and tasks identified in the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS. Effectively managing procured materials and outsourced work is crucial for project success, as issues with procured items, such as exceeding budgets, delays, or failure to meet requirements, can result in cost and schedule overruns for the entire project. Procurement management involves the planning and control of the following: equipment, materials, or components designed and provided by vendors specifically for the project. These procured items may encompass portions or entire work packages, including design work, environmental impact studies, soil analysis, or significant project portions fully outsourced in a turnkey arrangement. Off-the-shelf, OTS. Equipment and components supplied by vendors represent readily available products not specifically produced for the project. Bulk materials, for example, cement, metal tubing, framing, wire, stone, piping. Consumables, nails, bolts, rivets, fuel, or loose tools used for construction or fabrication. Equipment for construction, fabrication, etc., not already owned by the contractor. This includes cranes, supports, scaffolding, and equipment for machine shops, welding, and testing. Administrative equipment not already owned by the contractor, such as computers, project office facilities, and office equipment. Items obtained through procurement are generally categorized as goods, work, or services, GWS. Goods encompass raw materials or manufactured items, work involves contracted labor, and services pertain to consulting. For simplicity, we combine these categories and refer to them collectively as procured GWS. While we use procurement to encompass activities related to purchased, bought, or subcontracted items, other terms are also employed with specific distinctions. Acquisition refers to purchasing an entire complex system, encompassing design and development, ramp-up, and production. Procurement denotes buying a component or subsystem, less than the whole system, involving its design and production. Buying is reserved for the purchase of a standardized item or part. Therefore, it would be correct to say the acquisition of a nuclear power plant, the procurement of an automatic shutdown safety device, and buying a batch of standard 1-inch nails. Project procurement management involves processes crucial for acquiring products, services, or results from external sources beyond the project team. The procurement process carries significant legal obligations and penalties, and the project manager must be familiar with it to make informed decisions about contracts and contractual relationships. The project procurement management processes center around agreements delineating the relationship between two parties, a buyer and a seller. These agreements range from straightforward purchases, such as defined labor hours at a specified rate, to complex multi-year international construction contracts. The contracting approach and the contract itself should align with the simplicity or complexity of the deliverables or required effort, complying with local, national, and international contract laws. The contract must explicitly outline deliverables and expected results. A purchasing contract incorporates terms, conditions, and buyer-specific requirements for the seller's performance. Organizations typically document policies and procedures that define procurement rules and specify who has the authority to sign and administer agreements. While different organizations may use varied names for their procurement-related departments, such as purchasing, contracting, procurement or acquisitions. The responsibilities are generally similar. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall be discussing procurement management processes. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening, and see you on our next segment.